weren't particularly good though. First half, in particular, we had 5 or 6 contact turnovers, which resulted in us not being able to get our continuity in our attacking game going, and that kept them in the game. I think at times we had a lot of possession and territory, but we just didn't get our execution right, and that was down to some of our inaccuracies in the contact. Our collisions weren't great. They were winning those most in the first half, and fortunately we turned the table second half. We started to win the collisions. We were far more accurate. We still were a bit loose with the ball in hand, but we won the collisions both with and without the ball in the second half, and that was the difference. I think we were a little bit nervous first half probably, especially after last night's result. I think the expectation was on us, and maybe we didn't deal with that in the first half particularly well. So it's certainly something that we'll have to deal with against Treviso, because we're in the driving seat now as in respects to that 4th spot, and we've got to thrive on that. We can't let that hinder our performance.
In those nervous moments, Jonathan Davis was the player who stepped up for you.
Yeah, he was class tonight. I thought Scott Williams was pretty good as well. They were both excellent in the centre, and yeah, they just gave us good go forward, and they were pretty solid without the ball. So yeah, they provided an excellent partnership in midfield, and Owen did well, and when he was on the pitch, and then Reece came on and finished the job.
Given the situation in the league, you don't need to do a lot next week, do you?
Well, we want to win the game. We have to win the game, I think. That's a given. But we want to feel good about ourselves. We want to be confident. If we win, we don't want to win with negative rugby. We want to win playing how we want to play. That means that we probably have to improve a lot of the areas that we were maybe not as good at tonight as we have been in the previous weeks. And, that's the challenge for the next couple of weeks. We've got a week off, and I think that's important because there's a few tired bodies out there tonight, a few bumps, and the week off will hopefully give us a real focus for coming in. And Treviso won't lie down, and they've shown over this season in particular they're a massively improved team.
Is there an element that a bonus point would have pretty much put it away? Did you chase that hard enough at the end? Were you sort of satisfied with what you had?
Well, maybe. I think we did. We went to the corner on a number of occasions where we could have gone for goal at 17-6. We eventually got that third try. We probably could have kept the ball in hand a little bit in the last 5 or 6 minutes. We had a fair bit of possession just inside our territory. We kicked a little bit away, but yeah, listen, this will come down to hopefully the result next week, not bonus points. So hopefully that will take care of itself.
And finally, for me, Reece Priestland coming on.
Yeah, he's done very, very well at getting himself to this point. Really quickly recovered, trained and rehab particularly hard, kept his head, and it was great to see him come on and have a real good impact. The conditioners and the medical staff have done a great job with him, but he personally has worked really, really hard at getting himself to this stage, and it's great to have him backing up what Owen had done in the first 60.
You mentioned John there in moments of class. How important is that when we say when we forward, if you do reach the playoffs, to have that international class in the side, and what he did?
Every team has got those players that have got real quality, and John has come back from the Six Nations, and he played well against England, and he's kept that form up, and he's a quality player, but a quality individual. He's grown in stature in the last 12 months as a person as much as a player, and hopefully he can have a massive impact in the next couple of weeks, taking us hopefully into the playoffs.
Set piece, obviously the scrum was a major influence on the game.
Yeah. Nige kind of he left a few go a little bit longer than he normally does, but that's fine. I think we got maybe our fair share of those penalties on the whole, and we felt like we were on the whole dominant. I think the one just before half time might have been a bit fortunate, and that put us to 10-6 rather than 7-6. So it gave us a little bit of breathing space going into half time, but on the whole I felt our scrum was far more dominant than theirs, and then when you got players like Matthew Rees coming on, and Samson took over as well from Jacoby, and Roger Jones was excellent in the loose when he came on. I think we had real good impact from our bench tonight, which was good.
Yeah, looking at the squad, you're in pretty decent shape, didn't you, going into the final game?
Yeah, we had a few bangs and bumps tonight, so I think we'll have a few sore bodies in the next few days. But you know, it's great that we've got a little bit of a break now, and make sure that we're fresh coming into the final week and knowing exactly what we need to do.
Excellent. Thank you.